Hey everybody, it's Molly with AllEars, and I am here today with an all new video. Today we are going on not one, but two different resort tours. Do you know where I am? Did these flags give it away? I am at Disney's Yacht and Beach Club resorts. A lot of you have requested this video. A lot of you have said this is your favorite place to stay at Walt Disney World. So we're gonna be checking out both Yacht and Beach Club. We're gonna be scoping out the best places to get eats, get drinks, all the perks of staying at the Yacht and Beach Club. Are you ready? Are you excited? Then let's get to it. No doubt one of the best things about staying at the Yacht and Beach Club is the location. You are walking distance to two parks, specifically the backside of Epcot at International Gateway and Hollywood Studios. It's a super quick walk to Epcot, maybe 5 or 10 minutes, closer to about 15-20 to Hollywood Studios. But you can also access both of these parks by boat or Skyliner. Well, you wouldn't need to take the Skyliner to Epcot, but you could take it to Hollywood Studios. So especially during the festival times, these are great resorts to stay at because you are just mere steps away from enjoying the delicious food and wine or Festival of the Arts or Flower and Garden or Festival of the Holidays. As far as the other places you're gonna wanna go on Disney property, the bus is the only other free way to get there. You can get a bus at either Yacht Club or Beach Club, and it'll take you to Magic Kingdom, Animal Kingdom, Disney Springs, and the water parks. Of course, you can also always pay additional to get a minivan or a Lyft or an Uber to one of those places if you prefer. But I just love that you got the Skyliner, you got a boat, you can walk. Primo location right here. Not only that, you're walking distance to the boardwalk where there's lots of great eating and nightlife opportunities, and the Swan and Dolphin, which definitely opens up a lot of different restaurants you may not have considered. So definitely a primo location here at the Yacht and Beach. Here's a handy map to help you understand the layout here. So the entrance to Epcot is right here, which means the first one you come to when you exit is the Beach Club. And then they share Stormalong Bay, the really cool pool facility, the pirate ship, and then the Yacht Club is right after that. Down here you'll see the walkways to the boardwalk and Swan and Dolphin, and then that is, if you continue that way, how you'd get to Hollywood Studios on foot, or here is the boat dock to go to Hollywood Studios. And of course the Skyliner is over near the entrance of International Gateway at Epcot if you'd prefer to take that. Here is where you can grab the boats to Hollywood Studios, as well as they'll make stops at the Swan and Dolphin. It's right outside the Yacht Club. You can look for the cute little lighthouse at the end. This is also where you'll find the marina, where you can rent the boats for a few hours and head out on the lake. Look, some of them have pirate flags. That's exciting. Welcome to the Beach Club lobby. Very similar vibe as the Yacht Club, but a little bit different. You'll notice different accents, like there's seahorses on the chandelier. But overall, it's really fun walking in here because it smells amazing, just like the Yacht Club. And it's really pretty and open and bright and inviting. When you walk in to your right-hand side, that's where you'll find your registration, your concierge. So check-in is right here. Of course, you can also do mobile check-in. And when you walk in over on the left-hand side, that's where Bell Services will be. So if you need assistance with your bags, you can talk to those happy cast members. I'm loving these gigantic chairs. That would be fun to sit in and just hang out, maybe while you're waiting to check in. They've got little beachy accents on things like starfish. Very classic and inviting. Headed now into the Beach Club Marketplace. This is located off the lobby to the left, and this is a combined venture. It is both the merchandise shop here at the Beach Club as well as the quick service dining. Not a huge merchandise shop, but they do have a couple of Beach Club exclusive things. I love this water bottle that's got the mermaid, which is what Hurricane Hannah's mermaid. $17.99 for that. They also have a polo shirt if you're interested in that. Oh, I also like this t-shirt that has the Beach Club pirate ship slide on it. And then some little, this one makes it look more like Ariel, but she's in the design of the Hurricane Hannah's mermaid. Little items here. Also a nice pullover. Y'all know I enjoy the resort exclusive merchandise. And if this is one of your favorite resorts, this is actually really fun. It's a little print of a illustration of the beach club. So that's actually a fun little take home. Also, kid stuff, ears, games. I love when they've got the games in case it's maybe a rainy day or your flight's delayed and you haven't left yet. You could pick up a game of Pirates of the Caribbean Battleship and play with your family. That'd be good times. Like mini resorts, they've got a decent selection of swimsuits and pool stuff, and sunscreen and towels. I've pointed this out before, but I love this little basket. It's only $14.99, which isn't that crazy to me. And it's got a little basket that's Mickey shaped with some sand toys, considering there is a place where you could play with that at the pool and right outside it here at Yacht Beach. That's a really fun thing you could do. Like all Disney merchandise shops, they also have a selection of over-the-counter medicines, toiletries, baby stuff in case you forgot anything at home. They've got just about anything you might need. There's a small selection right here of breakfast stuff that you could have in your room, like oatmeal and cereal and stuff, if you don't want to do a park breakfast. Also marshmallows, good to know for that campfire. I'm looking for chocolate and graham crackers, though, to make sure they have those. I'm actually not seeing them at the moment, which leads me to tell you, if you want to go to the campfire, you'll either have to buy a s'mores kit there, or to be on the safe side and the well-priced side, order that stuff off Amazon Prime now and have it delivered to your resort. Wait a minute, I have found Hershey bars, so now all we're missing is graham crackers. But I really don't see any. You may have to bring graham crackers. Like I said, this is not only the merchandise shop, but it is the quick service location. So taking a look at the menu here, we've got a couple breakfast options. Pretty basic Mickey Waffles breakfast sandwich. They've got a breakfast platter. For lunch, they've got some sandwiches and soups, flatbread, salad, and then they've got a couple dinner options. And here's the kids menu. Looking at these sandwiches, this one appears to be the Italian and this one the caprese, and they both look gigantic and delicious, so might be a good spot here. They have some good stuff in the grab and go as well. Turkey and Swiss, ham and cheddar, a couple salads, a fruit and cheese plate that actually looks pretty good, and no complaints here, Lunchables. These would all be great things to grab and go on your way to the pool, or if you can walk and eat, you want to grab a sandwich on your way to the bus stop or something. There you go. This is also in this cooler where you're going to find the fun cupcakes here. So, a couple different desserts, but if you're looking for fun desserts, this is where you're going to want to look. Here is where you can also fill up your mugs or buy coffee. They've got a couple different coffees, iced tea, and then they have a Coke Freestyle machine, which you can buy a cup for or use your refillable mug. I've said it before, but I'll say it again. These bagged candies and snacks are great use of snack credits if you have them. As you can see, certain sizes have that snack icon on them, but that means you could get a lot of these different things, the candy or the snacks, and put it in your bag. Just use one snack credit, and then you've got something on hand if you need a little something sweet, or your kids get really hungry and you've only got like an hour till dinner and you don't want to buy them a full snack. You could give them a couple crackers or pretzels or something. So I actually think these are really good snack credit uses. I love when there's trivia in the merchandise shop. So this is Pixar trivia. What name does Sally give Lightning? I actually have no idea. I'm not very familiar with cars. Someone let me know. The name of Miguel's dog is Dante. The pelican is Nigel. The portal is Doors from Kids' Closets. The leader of the Grasshoppers is Hopper. And that would be Toy Story for the bonus. But if anyone can help me out with the Cars answer, that would be great. Another table service option here at the Yacht Beach Club is right here off the Beach Club lobby, and it's called Cape May Cafe. Now in the mornings, this is a character breakfast, typical character food, and it's Minnie's beachside buffet, and it's gonna be Minnie and Goofy and Donald usually, and they're in super cute beachy outfits. It's very adorable. But at dinner time, if you're a seafood lover, make a note right now, because it's a seafood buffet with everything from crab legs to different seafood pastas, shrimp, a lot of deliciousness. So if you're a seafood lover, this is definitely something you want to consider, and it's a great use of a table service credit because it's only one credit and you're going to get a lot of food bang for your buck, especially if you like crab legs. Cape May Cafe for breakfast, definitely a good choice as far as character dining goes. It's not anything super exciting on the menu, but it is those classic characters again, Minnie, Donald, and Goofy usually, but it's usually a pretty easy reservation to get, much easier than say Chef Mickey's over the Contemporary, and you're walking distance to Epcot. So if you can't get some of those other super popular dining reservations, consider making one here. You're gonna have a little bit of quieter, a little calmer character meal, and then you could head over to Epcot by walking, or you could take the Skyliner over to Hollywood Studios. So kind of an underrated, underappreciated character meal right here. I love looking at all these clothes they have hanging around the resort. For example, this lovely number says it's a reproduction from child's swimwear in the early 1900s. Can you imagine having to put your child in this to tell them to go swimming? How would you clean it? It would take forever. I mean, is it linen? I mean, I know you'd clean it with like soap and then hang it out to dry, but that seems like it'd be a real pain on like a swimsuit now. Fascinating. There are so many places at the Yacht Beach Club to grab a cocktail and a snack, but I'm gonna add another one to your list. It's the Martha's Vineyard Lounge here in the Beach Club, and it's a really quiet lounge. Like, I feel like I'm being too loud talking right now, but it's a really quiet lounge where you can get a cocktail. They've got a couple small plates in the evening, so if you're looking for somewhere a little more low-key than perhaps out by the pool, you may wanna come in here to the Martha's Vineyard Lounge. This is on the Beach Club side. Looking at the Martha's Vineyard menu, there's not anything signature here. If you've been to basically any Disney resort bar on property like the Table Lounge or the Territory Lounge, it's gonna be the same stuff. Now there is good stuff on here, not saying that. But they do also have in the back, they have some food offerings that are available from 5 to 10, some small plates like wings, coconut shrimp, some dips. So if you're looking for a little nosh with your cocktail, they have that as well. Probably the most iconic and notorious place at the Beach Club is Beaches and Cream. It's an old-fashioned ice cream soda shop. Now it recently closed and reopened, and they doubled the size. It was so popular. You can get a lot of different things here. Of course, they're known for delicious ice cream treats, but they've also got burgers and sandwiches. Really, really fun place, especially if you get their most popular and iconic dish, the kitchen sink, which I did recently, and I'm gonna share that adventure with you now. Here is the kitchen sink. It is 8 scoops of ice cream, plus it's on top of pound cake and brownies, and then every topping in the house, and a whole can of whipped cream. So that's ridiculous. And our sweet server just pointed out that they have 2 variations on the classic. They have a chocolate lovers, which doesn't have any of the fruity toppings, and it just has like chocolate and cookies and cream ice cream. And then the Neapolitan just has chocolate, vanilla, and strawberry and berry-based toppings, and none of the chocolate toppings. So they have a few variations, and then of course if you want the classic but like you hate vanilla ice cream, they'll swap that out for a different flavor if you want. And here's all their ice cream flavors for reference. So you can customize it a little bit, but you know what? I'm a fan of the classics, so that's what I'm gonna go with.
Think of the day. 8 scoops of ice cream, all the toppings in the house, and a whole can of whipped cream. Oh, yeah. Yes, a whole can. And Molly over here wants to eat every single drop of this kitchen sink by herself. Let's give her a round of applause.
The kitchen sink has arrived. It's literally slices of pound cake, brownies, 8 scoops of ice cream, a whole can of whipped cream. There's so many more toppings than I possibly could have realized they have. There's like gummy fruit and cherries and chocolate sauce and peanut butter sauce and chocolate chips and peanut butter chips and 2 kinds of sprinkles and marshmallow topping, and wowzers. This thing is a monster. Here I am, just a girl in her gigantic tub of ice cream. And they do give you bowls and a big spoon to ladle it out, or you can just eat out of it, like I'm doing. But each bite is a surprise. For example, that one had candied pineapple on it. This bite was chocolate. So really, this is Mount Everest when it comes to ice cream, and I do not recommend trying to do this alone. What's so interesting is that each bite is like its own variety. Like I'm right now going hard on some strawberry ice cream with pound cake, so it's kind of like strawberry shortcake. And there's a cute little family over there, and they go, "How's that girl gonna finish that whole thing on her own?" I don't know, kids, but I believe in my dreams. So I'm hoping with a little pixie dust and magic, I will accomplish this. Good news, friends. I found a whole Oreo, which happened to be one of my favorites. There's no possible way to eat this gracefully. It's melting, it's dewy, it's gooey. It's a disaster in the most beautiful way. So far, my biggest issue has been, I love basically everything on here but the whipped cream, but it's all together in a soupy mess. So like here's mint chocolate chip ice cream, but it was next to the strawberry. So that's like an interesting profile. And previously I got like a pineapple chunk with the mint. So some interesting flavor combos going on. It mostly works surprisingly, but that's why if you hate mint chocolate chip ice cream or you think pineapple will ruin the profile of it, you can sub out anything you want. You could ask for all of one flavor of ice cream if you wanted to. You can customize it. Here is the progress on the ice cream situation. Doing pretty well. You can almost see the bottom if you dig a little bit. It's becoming soup-like, ice cream soup. My strategy is mostly still to just be slow and steady on the strawberry because it's a little bit lighter of a flavor. And the amateur mistake is to eat too much of the cake first. You want to go for the lighter ice cream flavors first because the cake fills you up too fast. The sweet server brought over some straws because now it's essentially just soup. She said the straw will help, so I'm going to go for it. This is 9-year-old Molly's dreams come true. It is Disney World after all. It is where dreams come true. That is helping, but now the flavors are even more just like a cluster of, like there was some mint, there's some peanut butter, a little pineapple chunk got in there. It's just crazy. But the straw is helping. I'm pretty close to surrendering to this ice cream. But what I will say, it's super fun. It's a Disney bucket list eat that you gotta do. If you had a family of 4 or 5 or even 6 people that wanted to come and take this on, if you got some kids, your kids would think you're literally the coolest person ever if you brought them here and got them this gigantic bowl of ice cream with every topping on it. So I definitely say it is a Disney bucket list that I absolutely recommend trying. You're walking distance to Epcot, which is good because then you'd have to physically walk back to Epcot and walk around, which is definitely what you need to do after eating this much ice cream. So for me, it was fun. It's a must do, and that's why Beaches and Cream exists, for fun ice cream treats and to feel so full that you want to die in a happy, sugary ice cream coma. Here is as far as we got on that kitchen sink. So this is where I leave you, kitchen sink. You have defeated me this time, but I will come back with a vengeance and more people. A fun thing that you can do at the beach club, well, your kids can do at the beach club, is join Captain Hook's Pirate Crew. This is a kids-only activity, so mom and dad make a dinner reservation because you're dropping kiddos off with Captain Hook and his friends. You can check in starting at 4:30 here at the Seaside Retreat. This is near the Beach Club Marketplace, and then Captain Hook shows up. They do all kinds of activities. They even set sail on Crescent Lake in search of treasure. Dinner's included. It's going to be kid-friendly stuff like macaroni and cheese, fish $55 a kid, kids aged 4 to 12. And again, this is super, super fun for your kids. They're gonna go on an adventure that you don't get to be a part of. And mom and dad, you get to go have dinner and drinks somewhere. Seems like a win-win. Now this is a super popular activity, so if you're interested or your kids are interested, call 407-WDW-KIDS to book it in advance and have them bring some pirate gear. And if you forgot any, don't worry, there's plenty in the gift shop. One of the best things about staying at the beach club? The beach, of course. Now this isn't a beach where like you would go jump in the water after this, because that's Florida water and that's gross. But there is a lovely beach here that on a nice day you could grab a swing or a lawn chair and sit and lay out and then go jump in that awesome pool. This is also where they'll do the movie Under the Stars out here on the beach sometimes. So a lot of fun and a little perk of staying here. It's just this gorgeous, relaxing beach. Look, literally no one else is on it. It's a perfect, beautiful day. Just be out here relaxing, watching the boats go by. How awesome is this giant pirate ship and the slide that goes with it? You can see that you climb up the pirate ship here on the Crescent Lake side, and then you can see the tube slide going all the way across, and then it empties out into the pool. Very, very cool. Your kids are gonna love that. So if you're staying here, make sure you've got a pool day on your itinerary. Arguably the coolest thing about the Yacht Beach Club is right behind me, and that's Stormalong Bay. This is the huge water complex that sits in between the Yacht Beach Club. They share it, and it is so much fun. For starters, they have a sand bottom pool in there. They've also got a lazy river, and they've got a real sized pirate wreck ship that you can go on this crazy awesome water slide. They've also got Hurricane Hannah's, which is a waterside bar and grill. I'm not kidding, this is probably the best pool at Walt Disney World. It's just so fun. Just look at it. This is also where all the activities are going to be throughout the day, so the trivia and the games and things like that are going to be at this pool. If you're not into that, if you want a quieter scene, there are 3 additional leisure pools located throughout the Yacht and Beach Club resorts. But if you are staying here, you've got to make time to hang out at Stormalong Bay, because it's super, super cool. Here is Hurricane Hannah's. It is a poolside bar and grill, so this is where you can get some eats while you're laying out at the pool. In addition to the food that they have at the walk-up window, they have their own menu here at the bar that you can only get here, but you can get it to go. They've got Hurricane Hannah's fries, chicken nuggies, coconut shrimp, as well as that same bacon cheeseburger and a salad. Ooh, and nachos. And then looking at the cocktail menu, a lot of it's stuff you can get at other resorts as well. I had the cucumber mint mojito at the Polynesian recently. They've got sangrias, wine, pina colada, and then here are your featured cocktails that you can only get here. The Category 5 and the Storm Chaser. Grabbed a little snack here at Hurricane Hannah's. You know me, Win in Rome, aka Win at the Yacht Club and Beach Club, and I went with one of their signature drinks. This is the Category 5. It's like a rum punch. It's Captain Morgan, creme de banana, peach schnapps, orange and pineapple juice, splash of grenadine, and a floater of 151. So I guess I'm here to party. And then I also grabbed the Hurricane Hannah's fries, which are their signature waffle fries that have like a cornmeal coating on them. And it comes with an Old Bay aioli. And I mean, anytime I see aioli on the menu, I gotta get it. So I'm excited to try this stuff. Ooh. Now, I'm not normally one for super fruity cocktails, and this one definitely is super fruity. Pineapple's jumping out the most at me. But there's enough booze in here. Ooh, there's that 151. That if you stir it, it's not super aggressively sickly sweet. It's more of a fresh sweet from that juice. But you would need to stir it because the 151 is literally just floating on the top. So you're in for a wake-up call if you just drink right off the top. But yeah, I quite enjoy that. And I wasn't going to order that, I'm not going to lie to you. I was going to order the other one, but then she said this is more popular, so I thought I'd give it a whirl. This is definitely putting me in a vacation mood. Now for the fries. Look how beautiful those are. You can see the cornmeal like crusties on it. And then a citrus Old Bay aioli. Yep. Those are really good fries. They have mastered the timing of the cooking because it's all crunchy on the outside, probably thanks to the cornmeal, and then nice and potatoey and soft on the inside. But that aioli is amazing. It's got some lemon in it. Do yourself a favor, no matter what you order at Hurricane Hannah's, get yourself a side of this. And the best part is, these can be a snack credit. The rest of Hurricane Hannah's is a quick service meal, so you can get any of the entrees as well as a cocktail, or you can get these as a snack, and these would be definitely shareable or your lunch.
Can I just get one water as well?
As far as recreation goes, you have a couple of really fun options here at the Yacht Beach. The first is the jogging trail. Yes, I just did say fun and jogging. But if you are a runner and you want to get your early morning pre-park jog in, you definitely have a lot of good options here at Yacht Beach. You can do the lap that is connecting Yacht Beach Boardwalk. You can go down by Hollywood Studios. You can connect to Swan and Dolphin. The trail can be anywhere from almost a full mile to over 3 miles, depending on how many loops and things you add on. So very fun if you want to get your jog on. You can also play volleyball right here. Great activity. Grab some friends, get a game going. You can also take a fishing excursion or rent one of the boats in the marina here and sail around on the lake. So could have some good times here, especially if you've got a resort day planned. Lots of different fun things you can do here. Here's a fun recreation activity. They do yoga by the beach here every week, it looks like. Sounds very relaxing and a very zen way to kick off your day. Maybe come do some yoga, some heavy breathing before you battle the crowds inside Epcot one morning. As with any resort, they are going to have the activities posted. You can also get a copy of this from your front desk, but it's really good, especially if you're going to spend some time at the resort, to know what's going on. So this will have the schedule of the movie Under the Stars. This will have the pool activities, any special activities that they're doing, like they have a painting in the vineyards class, it looks like. There's a treasure cruise. That's exciting. So all of that information will be on this bulletin board, or again, you can get this at your front desk so you don't have to memorize it or anything. Looking at the movie Under the Stars, looks like right now they're doing them in the solarium in the beach club. Got some fun movies there. Another one that a lot of folks enjoy is the campfire, which right now it looks like it's on Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. Fun times. Here is the campfire location for Yacht Beach. It's right near the giant pirate ship slide, but this is a fun activity. It's a free activity. Depends on the resort if they're going to provide free marshmallows, but at all of the resorts you can buy like a s'mores kit that will provide you the graham crackers and the chocolate and the marshmallows, and then you can also bring your own, and they often sell that stuff in the marketplaces, as well as you could Amazon Prime deliver it to you so that you've got your own s'more stuff. While a lot of the activities here at the resorts are complimentary and included with your resort stay, things like fishing, or if you want to rent a boat, those are an additional cost. My recommendation before you get here, if that's something you want to do, call 407-WDW-PLAY. That's where you can reserve it, you can pay for it, you can get the prices, and make sure you have that slated. That way, just in case they're not sold out or booked up when you would like to do it. You can also reserve a special cabana at the pool, which gives you a special private spot while you're at this amazing pool here at Yacht Beach Club. One of the best perks about staying at a deluxe resort is the fitness center. The one here at Yacht Beach, it's shared, it's called ShipShape, and it's not only a fitness center, 24-hour availability, but they also have massage and salon. Now, anyone can book a massage or salon appointment. You can do so before you come here, but only Yacht Beach Club guests can use the facility to work out. You'll need your magic band to get in. But this ShipShape, great perk, and it's down the way from the arcade and Beaches and Cream. Since I am not staying here, I'm just creepily looking through the window. Thank goodness no one's working out, or this would be incredibly weird. But you can see they've got a pretty good setup going on in there. A couple treadmills, machines, free weights. Definitely get your sweat on before you head to the parks, where you'll keep sweating. These spa cast members were kind enough to give me a brochure so we can look at what kind of services they have. It's not a full spa. That's only at the Grand Floridian in Saratoga, but they do have a bunch of stuff you could get done. Got a couple hair services. Oh man, I could get my color done here. I mean, I'm a natural blonde. Don't worry about it. You could also get your nails done, a facial, a massage, and they do character couture packages where they will do like Disney bounding hair and makeup, different levels of that for children and adults based on a Disney character, which is fun. So this would be a really great way, again, if you're doing like a pool day and you want to do something special, why not grab a little spa appointment here at Yacht Beach? Walking into the yacht club, the first thing you're going to notice is probably how good it smells. Then you're going to notice this awesome giant globe, which is kind of their signature thing. I don't know what to call it, signature item. I'm also loving these light fixtures, big open air lobby. When you enter into the right, that is where your check-in and your registration and your concierge is going to be. And then to your left would be bell services if you need help with your bags. Look at these little baby chairs and Disney Junior playing for your kids to hang out while you're checking in. That is adorable. A cast member saw me filming and pointed out this really cool photo op. If you head up these stairs in the corner of the yacht club lobby, you're actually going to come to this captain's wheel here. Steering wheel? I'm calling it a captain's wheel. Anyway, that's a really fun photo op that you could take. I don't have anyone here to take my picture, but yar mateys, iceberg right ahead. Why aren't they turning? Name that movie. It's not that hard. If you head down the hallway off the main lobby to the right-hand side, you're going to come across the Ale and Compass Marketplace. This is the Yacht Club's quick service location as well as their marketplace. Obviously, their merchandise shop here on this side of the resort. You're going to see a couple shirts and things. Got a pretty good selection of clothing. Ooh, they're doing a poll. Yacht Club Daily Poll. Favorite Disney snack? Popcorn, churro, pretzel, Dole Whip, turkey leg, Mickey ice cream. Ooh. Yeah, I think I'm in pretzel or popcorn. I'm gonna give popcorn some love. It doesn't have many points. And sometimes there's nothing better than a delicious bucket of salty Disney popcorn. They seem to have a good amount of designer duds here. Tommy Bahama, Vineyard Vines, Lily Pulitzer. And you know what I'm about to say if you've watched my videos before. If you have any kind of discount annual pass DVC cast member, you can use those discounts on designer clothes. So that's a very good excuse to go shopping if you ask me. Spotted some kitchenwares. They have cuter bathing suits here than at the Beach Club side. The Beach Club side only really had the Disney ones, and they actually have Lily Pulitzer and stuff here if you forget your bathing suit. And they've got bathing suits for kids as well, and a couple shirts. They have more like merchandise over at Beach Club, which is just a walk away if you need something, but they've got games and frames and other things there. What they do have here are these stands with kids stuff, toiletries, over-the-counter medicine. If you forgot anything, you can grab it here. Looking at the food side of this, there's a lot of good grab-and-go stuff for the mornings, or if you want a quick snack, there's a lot of grab-and-go snacks and pastries. They're also run by Joffrey's Coffee, so if you want like a fancier coffee in the morning, you can grab them here. Lattes, etc. For food, you've got a couple different sandwiches, Cuban ham and cheddar, a couple different paninis, a veggie sandwich, a spinach and feta pastry, and then I also saw a foot-long hot dog. They have some great grab-and-go stuff as well, like a tuna salad and some smoked salmon, a cheese plate. Oh my goodness, that's a lot of cheese for $6.99. I am interested. A couple salads. That all looks really good. And then they've got some cupcakes. Look how cute that Goofy one is. Wow. And other sandwiches. Not the most exciting quick service menu, but you're going to be able to grab something quick and it'll likely be high quality and get the job done. You can get your refillable mugs here, and they've got Coke Freestyle machines as well as iced tea and coffee. And then they also have this little grab and go for pastries. These can be snack credits in the morning for breakfast, And I would not blame you if you grabbed this Mickey-shaped brownie for breakfast one bit. Right off the main lobby at the Yacht Club is the Ale and Compass restaurant, which is a full-service restaurant that not a lot of people seem to know about. It's kind of an underrated gem. It was Captain's Grill, and then it got refurbished and redesigned and reopened as Ale and Compass, and it's got really good quality food. It's kind of got a like New England gastropub vibe, but they're open breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Really high quality food, especially if you're on the dining plan. It's a 1 credit point, and usually you can get a reservation even pretty last minute, or they do walk-ups. So if you're looking for something a little more substantial, maybe you're in Epcot and you're hot and you're tired, you want to come out, definitely check out Ale and Compass. Again, it's a 1 credit table service restaurant, open all 3 meals during the day. I wouldn't recommend using a table service for breakfast. I'd pay out of pocket, but there is a buffet situation that's $23. They've also got several different a la carte options, different egg meals, classic breakfast. Hello, dark chocolate waffles. Mental note for me to come back for breakfast soon. And then looking at the dinner menu, again, that New England gastropub vibe. So you've got a crab cake, you've got lobster and corn chowder, you've got those incredible Parker House rolls and spreads that I love, a couple different flatbreads, and then your main plates, a clam bake, New York strip if you're more of a land meal person, pastas, pork chops. So, and you can add a lobster, half a lobster, or a lobster mac to anything. I love the open kitchen in here. Very fun, very trendy. And then just looking at the restaurant, it's definitely gotten a modern update since they refurbished it. It's really simple and fun. It's got that kind of modern coastal vibe. Absolutely check this one out, especially if you're staying here or need a quick last-minute reservation while you're in Epcot. Located right around the corner from the full-service Ale and Compass restaurant is the Ale and Compass Lounge, which is another hidden gem, one of my favorite lounges on property. 1, look how cool the tile floor is, but 2, it's again a little bit of a hidden gem. Not a lot of people know about it. They've got some really good bar bites as well as a really fun cocktail list that we'll go check out right now. I love the blue walls, love this mantelpiece work. It's got a really fun vibe. Upon closer inspection, these are like bottles that have gotten sea stuff on them. So it appears as if they were found on the bottom of the ocean with like barnacles and seashells growing on them. That's really cool. Taking a look at the lounge menu. My favorite thing is the original cocktails right here. There's a good list of signatures that you can get here. I love any time a restaurant or lounge has signatures. And then they've also got your classics, beers, wines, and here's their food. They've got several different things. Those Parker House rolls and spread are incredible. They're like little yeast rolls with delicious spreads to go with them. They've got a burger if you want something a little heartier, the crab cake and the corn chowder from next door, a couple flatbreads. So like I said, this is a really good lounge, another one of those little hidden gems. As I was looking at the menu, I noticed that this cocktail has Yacht Club vodka, and I talked to the bartender and she said it's a French vodka. It's not made specially for the Yacht Club. You can find it other places, but obviously they're going to stock it here, and the Seaworthy Breeze is what she would say is the signature drink of this lounge. If you're in the market for a good steak while you're at Walt Disney World, then you're going to want to come visit the Yachtsman Steakhouse. It's a signature restaurant located in the Yacht Club, not surprising, and it's not a lot of frills as far as decor or anything goes, but it is guaranteed to be a really good piece of meat. So this is a 2 credit meal if you're on the dining plan, but definitely worth it, especially if you get some of those more expensive big hunks of juicy steak. My mouth is absolutely watering thinking about it right now. Checking out the menu, got a couple good things as starters, a lobster bisque, cheese board, but you don't want to fill up because look at some of these delicious options. They've got a 21-day dry-aged 28-ounce porterhouse for 2 with some sides. Sounds amazing. They've also got here the butcher's cuts. They've got a filet mignon, a prime rib, and then here are all your enhancements. They do some land and sea options. And then here are your sides. I'm just thinking about truffle mac and cheese right now. But like I said, this is a signature meal, but it's going to be well worth it when you look at the prices of some of those delicious cuts. headed into Yachtsman Steakhouse. If you don't eat meat or don't like the sight of meat, don't look for the next about 15 seconds. When you enter Yachtsman Steakhouse, the first thing you can look at is they've got some of the meat on display, and you may actually see somebody working back here on the meat, but you can tell that they're really high quality cuts right here. Okay, and we're back. They've got this semi-open kitchen here, and then this gorgeous dining room. Like I said, not a lot of thrills, very simple on the theming. I love the light fixtures. They've got some wine, some just basically wooden details, but you're not coming here for the theming, you're coming here for a very delicious quality meal. Located right next to the Yachtsman Steakhouse is the Cruz Cup Lounge, which is the cocktail lounge here on the yacht club side. They've got different drinks, a lot of the same drinks that you can get on property, but they have some specialties here as well. And additionally, they have some really great food, especially because they share a kitchen with the yachtsmen. So this is where I got those incredible prime rib sliders that I ate during the Skyliner crawl that are truly one of the best things I've eaten at Disney. So that's saying something. And it's really convenient right here. It's really quick if you're like hot and sweaty from being in the park. It's really easy to come out, grab a cocktail, grab a snack here, and then head back in. They also have a late night menu because they stay open a little bit later. So if it's after the park closes, you can still get something pretty good to eat here at Cruz Cup. There are no reservations here at Cruz Cup, so if you want to just walk in, it's first come, first serve. The lounge itself opens at 4:30, food starts at 5, so they've got that incredible pull-apart bread. There's those prime rib sliders, charcuterie, a couple other items. You can also, if you want a full meal here, you can get a prime rib as well as a burger. Then here's that late night menu in case you come in late from the parks and you want a little nosh. The Cruz Cup main drink menu, very similar to the one we saw at Martha's Vineyard. They've got a couple good drinks on tap, a couple local beers, and you can get bigger beers here. They do the 22 ounces, which not everywhere does. But besides that, a lot of the drinks are, again, those classic Disney bar drinks. They do have a signature old-fashioned that you can get that they make here. It's a maple old-fashioned. I got it during the Skyliner crawl video, and it was fabulous. So if you are a old-fashioned fan, I recommend grabbing one of those. Well, that is a wrap on our Yacht Club Beach Club tour. Hopefully you had fun. Is this one of your favorite resorts? Let us know in the comments. In the meantime, friends, make sure to let us know what you want to see next. Rate, review, subscribe to our channel. Follow us on Instagram at AllEars.net. And until next time, y'all, I'm Molly, and it's been magical. If you need me, I'll be swinging right here. If I can get it going. There we go. There we go. Want to see more of my videos? Click over here. Want to subscribe? You can do that right here. And also, ring that notification bell to make sure you get instantly notified anytime we post a new video. Thanks for following. See you real soon.